first part of the video didn't record, so I just know I'm gonna make a Boruto tier list for like a base roster and like DLC. S is like the base roster, and everything else is like DLC season 1, 2, 3, 4, stuff like that. It's Boruto characters only in the list, so everyone like no Akatsuki, no Obito, no Madara, stuff like that, because I'm trying to like be more Boruto. And the list didn't even have, like, the tier list I looked at didn't have Kawaki or anything, so I had to go and I go find more characters too. Some characters I'm missing. It's because it was from, like, the season before the Kara and stuff like that happened, so the Ishiki and stuff, so I had to go and, like, look for characters. That's what I do in, like, part 2 of the video. That's all, really, and then everything else be in the second part. I'm pretty sure this tier list was made before the arc happened, so that's why I wasn't seeing him. He happens during, of course, he shows up during the arc. I was gonna look crazy, but yeah, I added him and the car members. I could have added Dr. Ado, but I think he's just a scientist. I don't think he really fights at all, so I didn't add him. And those are the people from the arc. I added so these 3, 2 afterwards. Well, I'm a huge Boruto fan, but I think I know. Like, of course, these 3 foreign Code's like the main antagonist now that Shiki's gone. Code's so lame, by the way. Code's lame as hell, but okay. So now that I got him here, of course, looking around for him, goes up there. He's like basically part of the team, bro. You look at the Boruto openings, he's basically part of the team. Of course, added on Big Body Toto, be the powerhouse character. Other Jits at Edo Lee is so lame, man. But I guess he'd be rushed strong character, like his dad would be. Try not to add the big guys. Yeah, I'll add it after. Where the Jits? Where the Jits? Where are the Jits at? Shigadai? Yes. Shigadai is like Shigadai is Boruto's best friend, and Shadow Possession Jutsu, like his dad. He also has his mom's fan. So what would he be? What did I make him? Kind of like a rap character? Shadow Possession? But plus the fan, I'd give him some rate. That'd be kind of crazy. I think he gets the fan later, or he might get it in Vortex, so maybe he doesn't have it yet. Like, I can remember seeing him with him. I remember if he had it like when he was a Jit. Who else? I'm missing some Jits, but Ina. I got a Cho. Where's Ina Jin? Cho. I know. I got Gaara's kid, or Gaara's adopted kid. That'd be cool. He's actually kind of cool, man. Sand powers. He could be like Zona, since he's kind of like his dad, right? But he uses like a different type of sand. I don't know if it's iron sand, or I don't know if it's like just like the the third Kase Kage who had iron sand too, or if it's just like dark sand. But he'd be just like Gaara. Cool to see. 21 characters is a lot. That's actually a pretty big base roster. Who else? I'm stuck looking around. Where are these guys at? Not kidding. So I have to put adult Sasuke in the roster, of course. Adult Naruto will be in there too. See him? Yeah, there he is. The Hokage. I kind of wanted to put the filler team. I have no idea if they really show up or not, but I know one of them has like, I think it's this one. She has Black Canary's power. Just screams really loud. I guess that's cool. I guess that's cool. I'll put her in if need more to it, I guess. If Naruto's in the roster and Boruto's in the roster, you need Konohamaru. What Konohamaru do differently from Naruto? He doesn't got anything else going on. Got Rasengan. He got the smoke. It's smoke and he puts a fire on it to make it blow up. He got. Does he have? No, he doesn't. I don't know. He really got. I don't know. I guess it's like he. The character you might want to see, but what does he got going for him? I don't think he got anything crazy going on. No. Sister, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a lot of characters. I don't get that. That's a lot more. This base also is really a lot more I thought it was gonna be. 11. I put Sakura in there. 12. Then else. I mean, if it's like if you're trying to send characters for DLC, I probably should put like some of these guys in to like later. But then start doing some smart stuff like some all the times. Where's he at? 6 Hokage. All these filler characters, man. All these filler characters, man. What the heck? I put Tenten in there. And then I still got any kids? That's not her kid, I think. So she got her own thing going on. Randomly's not throwing projectiles like she is. So put Tamari in there. But for Tamari, if her son is doing if it's like slightly the same thing she's doing, then we might be able to like just combine. That'd be actually a good like addition. Like Shikadai, if he's doing the same thing that Shikamaru is, because he really looks like he's Shikamaru clone, Shikamaru clone character. You got the Shadow Possession, you got Shadow Stitch, you got all the Shadow powers, plus you got what Tamari doing, and that's like a really cool character. Moveset vibes. Yeah, I cannot find anyone. It's like I look through this whole list, and all this shit is just filler character. Canon character, not like canon. It's like a weird third thing that I was for the new team. Kind of put Asuma's daughter in. Let me see if I can find any of the other. Shit. Put a Orochimaru in there. Why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15. Should be 16. Guy 16. 17. It's going to be. Who's 17, bro? I got 17. 17 is Shino. 18. So I put a normal Jigen. 19. I mean, will be funny that Shino looks the same. Like, of course, she looks the same though. You know, this guy is part of the Jits, bro. But like, whatever. I mean, will be. I can't find his son. I'm gonna. I guess. If I find his son, probably around, but I just cannot see him. 21. It's name is Shin, right? I guess. Kind of lame though. And then I guess Cuba doesn't have any kids, bruh. So 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 20. So yeah, 21 would be that. To switch up characters, right? I'll put him in, and then DLC, I guess. So people pay for Shin. I don't know. But I guess it gets easier. Maybe I'll do 5. Really spin it again. From DLC, usually it's 4, maybe 6. 6 characters a season. That sounds too much. I'm gonna go. I swear I was gonna spin it. This is too much. I don't think I do all that. I'll give them. Nah, okay. Let's spend more time. 4. I'll do 4. The regular maybe below it. 2, 3, 4, and then I was 10-10 or that Tamari is cool. But I don't know if he lines up well with these guys. Maybe I should have put in Kage instead and switch her with. Leave her down here for now. And went from here. Usually, I say usually Gaara's son doesn't get an A. Of course, no one else gets an A except for these guys. But these guys are always want to get stuff. So, what is new? I guess I'll put Konohamaru here. Maybe people would want to see him. Maybe they can make him move really crazy for him to be warranted DLC. Oh yeah, it's kind of never mind. It's kind of crazy that Momoshiki in some form want to be in the game somehow. Who's like I really think who's cool enough for DLC? Who's someone they want to see? Oh, so many. So much filler. It hurts harder than it did before. I think there's some filler characters people want to see, but it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do all that. One thing I want to see DLC character, it's cool. I don't know if he's like, I mean, this is old B, right? Man, I don't think a bunch of Naruto characters. You think this is Gaara, but Gaara's hair looks different. Cannot find Gaara, man. He shows up earlier too. Could he be a good DLC character? I guess not, bro. Why would you try to change some stuff around? I guess because it's like that. Then maybe I'll try to push more Boruto kids. Put the screaming girl up here. Put what is this? I think she has cat powers. Put her up here. Yes. It was a samurai girl. I don't think anyone this has a sword. So I find her, I'll put her up there. No idea what she is. I always get past her a bunch of times, right? She's all the character people want to see. I'll switch her out with Koji. See, it's coming together. Got Code maybe at the bottom here. Almost done. I got one more, and then who will be the last? I'm running out of characters for DLC, but it's coming together. Oh my god, I don't think so, man. I mean, I got the guy who made the Ninja Tools hype DLC. You got the girl who had a crush on Konohamaru. You got, who is this? Oh, it looks like Orochimaru, or it look like old Mizuki. Maybe that is old Mizuki. A failed experiment or something. Or what it is. You got okay, bruh. Maru. You got. It's kind of sad, right? Other than for the new Kage, other than Naruto and Gaara, it's like all of them are to me are like whatever. I don't really care. Like I see it's got the Kage. Maybe he'd be cool, but I just don't care, man. I just don't care. You recognize the face like Uruka. It's like yeah, Uruka would cut it. Not really doing anything in Boruto. Lee not really doing anything. I see Lee. Konkuro, maybe put Konkuro. Cause is there any other puppet users in Boruto? And like the little kid? No, I don't think so. So if you want the puppet character base roster, you put him in and make Orochimaru like this, I guess. People will definitely pay for Orochimaru DLC. But I don't know if people pay for a Konkuro DLC. Konkuro's no one else is doing like puppet stuff. I think he's like just him. Story's gone. Shio's gone. He's like the only one doing puppets, maybe. Unless I don't know. Right, there probably is like at least maybe there's an arc about it. Old Misukage. Toto's mom. Koronai. B. Oh, B might be cool. I'll put him up here for now. B. Unless I find someone cooler than him. Put him up here for now. That's what I'll think about it, right? Because definitely, I don't think Ada's really fought, but they would probably be the one to go for. You know, he hasn't really done anything. And if we're going off of the anime, at least you don't really even need to fight with the way their power works, so they don't really be fighting. Power to reflect anyone who wants to damage him. That might be busted. Might be able to use like a counter character though. So I guess now I get to talk about it. About the characters, the choices. Unless I find anything else. I want to put Naruto's daughter in, Moari, but she doesn't do anything right now. Tsunade, but Tsunade. Sakura doing what she's doing. I think Sakura better. Sakura's DLC might might get someone angry though. That'd be a little crazy, but that's fine. For this, I'll just go with DLC seasons first. This guy's like a main villain for a little bit. Sharingan. Final Face like a little little kid army, I guess. They gave him a bunch of characters to fight with. He's one of those characters because like call in other characters. Because there's an army of little kids. He's making fight. Kind of like a no-brainer for DLC. Even to the point where it's like, would he be DLC at this point? Because it's been a while since that arc came out. I don't know. Because if Storm, these two are DLC, Storm this like has a bunch of different characters who are doing the exact same thing. So it's not that crazy, but then Zika and Ishiki are basically moving the same. So it's not really that crazy DLC, but I guess it makes more sense to put like the strong version as DLC when it comes out. Boro, Powerhouse, makes sense. Momoshiki even crazy enough to be a base skin, but like hard to keep out some of the crazy characters from base so I can have DLC, and that's usually do. Konohamaru, people love Konohamaru, but like I was saying before, they're gonna go really crazy with him because Boruto got Rasengan, Naruto got Rasengan, and then you'd have Rasengan. That'd be easy for that. But like, other than that, you know, Boruto he's the main character. He has a lot more stuff going on with Momoshiki and his karma mark and stuff like that. Naruto don't really gotta say anything, right? You don't really gotta say anything. Like, and then what does Konohamaru got? He's got any special powers. He's got anything special going on, I think. Like, he's cool. Name again. Jugo, the last like Orochimaru save, I guess. Just Sasuke's not the curse mark is long gone. Curse mark, Jugo could be like a berserker, crazy character. I love the way Jugo be moving is really cool. So I think he'd be an interesting character for sure. I just don't know if people fuck with Jugo enough for him to be DLC. Like, DLC Jugo might be a little crazy, right? But that makes sense. I have to see how it is because it's like I don't know really how do I put like if it's like trying to do Boruto only, it make more sense for like even stuff like this is crazy. Of course, like stuff like Madara, Obito beginning, but I'm trying to like be like more only characters who like were around in Boruto, trying to do it like that. This is like what the whole list is. So think about see how it is. Guy Sensei, of course. But if it's like Boruto Guy Sensei, maybe when he couldn't be in the game because he was already fighting with one leg now. So maybe you have to trade him in for Rock Lee or something. So could be same-ish. I don't know. I mean, or maybe it'd be cool to see Guy fighting on a wheel or fighting with one leg. That'd be cool. The retired sensei. But then Orochimaru's still basically moving exactly the same as he used to be. Like his body, this is the body. He's like Zetsu's body now. He has taken over. He's immortal, so it's like this is easy for him. He's just a strong character doing the same thing. I don't know if it's Boruto or Orochimaru. I don't know if he'd be as creepy as he is. He's like a lot nicer now. So maybe that would be what it is. He's just like nicer. This isn't like really as creepy. But maybe they could go creepy with him if they want to. He can do whatever he wants. Sakura in season 3, that might make people angry, but maybe I would switch for Konohamaru. I don't think, or maybe she could even switch for Shin. I don't really know if anyone really cares about him that much. Like Shin is like whatever character. Only filler. I don't remember. I don't know if he's filler or not, but add Sakura. Sakura has lots of work. I don't really have to talk about Sakura, but it's like you only have to talk about where she is playing. That's like the only thing that matters. Like she can easily be in a base roster. It's Sakura, man. You know, but for a base roster to take someone out. If I take someone out, I'd probably be. I saw him before. Where is his son? I think I know how his son looks like. That's not his son. His son is blonde. Let's look through blondes. This is not his son. That's a woman. That's not a son. That's some Cloud Ninja. Shizune. This is the girl that Konohamaru had crush on in the filler. That's his wife. Some filler kid. Filler. Where is he? Is he not on the list? That can't be possible, right? That's not him. Not him. That's woman. Where could he even be? There's no way. You know Jin is missing, right? Might be missing. Also, I don't see the samurai girl anywhere. I want to put more. This is kind of terrible, right? I couldn't find any new lists. No one's making Boruto tier lists, bruh. Oh, where is everybody, man? All these filler characters got in, but if you know, I might not be able to see him. Maybe I'm blind. If you guys see him, that's how I didn't see him, but that's how I thought Kawaki was in this list, but he wasn't. I'm pretty sure Gaara. I looked through this list a lot of times. Gaara's on this list. So the Kagi aren't in this. This is a terrible list. What the heck? So many characters are missing. Koji. Well, like Koji. Fake Dora. I was talking about what Konohamaru has. This is literally his Rasengan 2, I'm sure. And it's just cooler than him. So it's like maybe you'll completely remove Konohamaru and just have Koji. Part of the villain group. It's like it's easy eats. Same thing with Delta, that's easy eats. Like she just has a lot of stuff going on for her. Her beams and her little I don't know what it's called, but her little growth stabby stuff that she has. And she looks cool. Code does not look cool though, but with his way, his ability works pretty cool. He usually make a character. He's kind of a teleporter. Anything he slashes, he can teleport through. Do a lot of stuff with the way that ability works. Teleport people through. It's kind of like Obito's a little bit, minus like how fast it is, I guess. A little harder to use. Obito's is a little faster. He can do all, but he can pull people through, he can pull himself through, pull himself out, and then he can. So also, it could be a counter, it could be movement option. There's a lot of stuff you could do with it. Shikamaru, like his son, Shadow Possession Jutsu, Shadow Stitching. Shadow Possession would be like what, right? It's kind of like a hit grab. Could they make Shadow Possession? Shadow Possession is crazy when you think about it. If you touch him, then it's over. Maybe it's a command grab, and then every time he does it, he Shadow Possession Jutsu, and then moves you and get you. There's a rock behind you, and it's like he's like the fast grappler or something, right? You can do anything with that. He's named Dari, new Raikage, lightning, purple lightning, or we call it black. It'd be cool, but I'm doubting his placement on. Like I was saying before, all the new Kage kind of lame, right? I like Darwin, but it's like he's kind of whatever. Okay, like this Gara is just so much cooler than any of the other Kage who are not nerds. So it's like kind of like I actually not kind of a put B here. B not really moving anything like that. Kind of a weird spot to be putting in. Could I even put over B though? One of the other kids, bro. What does this guy even do? I'll be back after I get more characters, I guess. I got him, so just like that, take Sai out of the game. That man, it's like no spot anymore. No point. Because his son is doing the exact same thing he's doing, but in color. That's all he got going on, so no point of him being in the game. Take Shino out, doesn't really matter. Shino not really doing anything crazy in Boruto. Put the samurai girl in. Only character with a sword, I think, in the whole roster. No, it's not like Sasuke isn't there, and you got the only character with a sword. It's just samurai or something. And then Gara, easy DLC. I don't think he'd be that late though. So we'll switch him with you like that. Yeah. Puppet character, samurai. Knockout character, I guess. She has like a tiger. So maybe she's like, she kind of be like a puppet character. I don't know. Scream. No, she's Scream. She has like a cat transformation. She's kind of like Cuba. He will be a strong just like her. He throws a bunch of stuff like, what do you call him, a zoner? For Jigen throws a lot of his cubes, throws his little small rods that he makes grow up. So I guess he'd be close to a zoner, I guess? Because that's he's throwing a bunch of stuff at you. He rushed down. Close range. You got close range. I don't know how far they would pick. Like, you can take Jackal Fist farther. Like, make it far more lethal way to do it. Maybe, like, it takes away your bar, like, makes it hard to use or something like that. Well, Jackal Fist is to walk away your chakra, but they probably wouldn't go that crazy with it. Just like a close range hacker. It's Naruto all-rounder. Sasuke will be all-rounder too. Long-range character, using the sand like Gara. A counter character. We got a lot of rush-down characters. Powerhouse character. Milwaukee doing blast, smart. Can I call him an all-rounder? No, really. So maybe that's what you'd be closest to. Oh, all these guys, that's us all-rounded. Maybe. Nah, he'd probably be like something like Dawson or Axel. Long-range button character. He can punch and he stretches out his limbs like Orochimaru does. Sarda has Fireball Jutsu. Chidori, her mom's proper control punches. maybe yeah. The rest two, the other two would be like all rounders, got Rasengan, and so Rasengan is throwable, so it's even like easier for him. Just got a little bit of range going on. Rasengan got his. I think he probably might even combine his Karma together with his what he's doing, so it might be have like an install too. Might be cool to see that. Like I think this is kind of chopped though. This is kind of a chop. It's like I try to like make it like this, like Boruto only try to focus on Boruto. This is such a chop DLC selection to the chop. This is how you like try to focus on Boruto, because like no Akatsuki, no Madara is insane. Like this is not something that's even possible. Even if they made a new Boruto, like we're not putting Madara on our roster at all. You know, we're trying to focus on Boruto. Stuff like that like makes it impossible, bro. No Madara, no Obito, no Akatsuki. Like that stuff is crazy. That stuff is a little too tough though. As just you know, Boruto, like the villains aren't as crazy. I don't know if people were really gonna go. Shit is DLC. Like let's buy the deal. Let's buy the game because shit is DLC. I don't think anyone would go like that. You kind of rearrange it too. Feel like buy this like Momoshiki's first. People might do that. Right? I might buy Momoshiki. Momoshiki was DLC for Storm. I'm pretty sure. But then it's like next character in the season is Shin. I don't know about that, right? Shin, I don't. Shin is just not hype at all to me. I'm gonna take him out, but who do I can replace him with? All these kids aren't moving crazy, bro. Like all of the gens. Saratobi. I don't know what she really doing. I know she has Asuma's chakra knife. Is that enough? I'm also sleeping on what some of the characters can do. Of course. I'm seeing a lot of Boruto. I saw enough to know like what at least these guys are doing for the most part. Right, but definitely switch around some stuff and make this like a better. I know that this DLC section can be a lot better than it's not only the hypest of hype. Right, stuff like Guy can eat base roster. Like, all stuff. A lot of characters people just saying like, why is this character base roster? Are you kidding me? Gara DLC should be up here. But I'm trying to like put in. I try to put in a lot more of the youngins, but they don't get in anything, bro. They got like, if these young or DLC, nobody's gonna buy them. You're trying to put any of them as DLC for a reason, except for the Damon, right? He's like villain, strong, powerful. He even got stuff going on for him at least more than like the youngins, right? So I'm trying to put them in the face. And if I'm being like real, right? Depending on how they do Boruto, can be really cool to see. Music might be cool to see. I think like Powerhouse kind of like, and she might be like the grappler too. Might be cool. I don't say they want Naruto and Sasuke. Of course, they can easily all the stuff they have going on for them can easily make them cool characters. I like. This also has stuff going for it at least. Like, it's not terrible, but it's not great either. At least Sasuke is like, he has a sword, but he has a lot of stuff about his sword. I think she's sword only, so there's really like a lot more focus on her weapon for her moveset. Like Sasuke Fireball Jutsu for range. He got a Karen for range. He got Susanoo for range. He has a lot more going on than like just his sword. Like, but for her, everything. I think she's just a samurai. It's kind of rare if it's like, just a samurai in Naruto. Like the samurai don't really get that much focus right there. But I don't know if she's actually a samurai. I'm just yapping. I don't know for sure if she's samurai. I don't know if she has a sword. It's called Samurai Girl Boruto, so maybe that's how it is.